Those are crowds there in the northern town of Makeni. They're chanting, "We want peace. Mada must go." Mada being the current president. So what exactly is going on? Well, our correspondent in the capital, Freetown, is Umaru Fofana, and he's on the line into the Focus on Africa studio in London at the moment. Welcome to the program, Umaru. First of all, what is going on?
Hi, Esau. Well, there are protests in the east end of Freetown and in many northern towns and cities, areas that are opposition strongholds. These people turned out and they were chanting like you have there, saying that they wanted peace and that Mada must go. Mada Julius Mada Bio, the president of Sierra Leone. I mean, I went to the east end of Freetown and I saw a lot of them, pockets of them in various areas, but quite a sizable number of them. And they set up roadblocks, burning tires, and the police responded. And I also have seen videos on social media from areas in the north, in Makeni, where large crowds also turned out there, and clearly they've been running amok with the police all day today.
Are these videos verified, the ones you've been seeing?
Yes, please, they are verified. They are verified pictures, and I've spoken to the police as well in Makeni, who initially described the situation as being tense, and then later on, the head of the police in the region, Gabriel Tommy, said that, people have been running amok and, according to him, attacking police officers, but then some civilian sources have also told me that police have been opening fire on civilians in various areas as they tried to ward off these protests.
And has the government had anything at all to say about this?
Yes, the government has. A short while ago, I went to the office of the vice president, who incidentally is the acting president, President Bio, being out of the country at the moment. And I saw a lot of government officials, and they are having a special security meeting. I managed to pull aside the Minister of Information, Mohammed Rahman Suare, to get his reaction to today's developments.
MACP has been invoked.
That's the military aid to civil power.
The military aid to civil power has been invoked. So you now see visible presence of the army working conjointly with the operational support division of the police to restore law and order. Already, lives have been lost, including the lives of security personnel. Police stations in various parts of the country have been touched. Government definitely condemns this in the strongest of terms. This is very, very important. Self-seeking politicians must be behind this. They are using unsuspecting young people. They are exploiting the joblessness situation of the young people. They are exploiting the global economic situation, which they choose to localize at will.
Do we know how many people have died so far?
I can't put exact figures out now, but I'm aware that some civilians lost their lives here. Police officers were killed here. People lost lives in Makeni. I understand the Kamakui police station was touched. And this is very, very sad.
Is this not because of the way you've responded to this? If only you had allowed people who wanted to protest peacefully, wouldn't this have been averted?
Nobody approached the police for demonstrations. All you had were a group of self-seeking, faceless firebrands issuing out threats on social media, and in one instance, they did a letter to the police. According to the IGP of police, all efforts made to reach the telephone number proved futile.
Isn't this because the last time they tried it, the last time there were people who formally asked for permission, they were turned down?
They were not turned down. They agreed with the police to postpone the demonstrations, and they still went ahead with it.
And that's Sierra Leone's Information Minister, Mohammed Rahman Suare. And he was blaming Umaru, what he calls self-seeking entities exploiting the economic difficulties of the country. But is there more to it than seems?
Well, I think generally there has been, acute economic situation in Sierra Leone, which the government argues is occasioned by the situation in Ukraine as well as COVID before that situation. But joblessness here is really rife. Young people are without a job, and prices of commodities keep going up, and then this has angered a lot of people. And he says that politicians are behind it. The main opposition, or People's Congress Party, has vehemently distanced themselves from it. A short while ago, I spoke to the Secretary General of the party, Abdul Kagbo, who said that they condemned it and they had nothing to do with it. They believed in democracy and they wanted to return to power through the ballot box. So he says they have nothing to do with this.
And Umaru, just explain something for me. So part of the chant was that we want peace, Mada must go. Peace from what? I mean, Sierra Leone is not currently in crisis, is it?
Yeah, absolutely not. I mean, the opposition here have blamed the government persistently that the government had, eroded on, their rights and freedoms, and they said that they've been referring to previous incidents, such as, some incidents in McKinney, in the northern capital, stronghold of the opposition, where some people were killed following a short disagreement over some electricity situation. Every now and again, they've started these instances saying that the country had been, in their words, very chaotic, very volatile, not peaceful, and all of that. So that was a reference there. But generally, those that I spoke to on Kissy Road, where I went to, and I saw soldiers advancing and retreating, police advancing and retreating, they said they were tired, they wanted jobs, and then they thought that that would only come about if the current president left power.
Umaru Fofana live in the Sierra Leone capital, Freetown. Many thanks indeed for joining me, sir.